Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today it's a really sad moment, and we're going to be talking about the accident that happened on the Offenso Road. The youngsters, the young players who lost their lives, and they were on their way to a COLT League registration. This morning it has been updated that 8 of them have died in that GORY accident that happened on their way back after registration for their COLT League. According to reports, they subsided into the Offenso River, and most of them are injured. I'll be giving you more details on this front, and also how things are going on from social media reaction to this news as well. We're also going to talk about Asamoah Gyan, and FRIMPONG MANSO has said that the Ghanaian needs to be giving a very good farewell. We need to give him a testimonial of sorts. He says that Asamoah Gyan has done well and has paid his dues. We need to give him a fitting farewell. This week there have been a lot of talk about Asamoah Gyan and the captaincy, and after the reshuffle last week on the captaincy, Asamoah Gyan talking about him not having any issues and possibly retiring from the Black Stars. Many people calling for him to leave, and FRIMPONG MANSO has added his voice to it. He says that Asamoah Gyan needs a fitting farewell, and he has paid his dues to the Ghana Black Stars. As usual, subscribe if you haven't, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So on this sad note, we start off today's news, and we're going to talk about the incident that occurred on the Offenso Road. It's quite sad, but 6 young footballers yesterday were reported to have lost their lives. This morning that count has gotten to 8. It's quite sad there. Now the accident, according to reports, occurred at Offenso in the Ashanti region on Saturday. Now sources say that the children were aged between 12 and 15 years. Really young guys. This is quite depressing to hear this news on a Sunday morning. And the story says they were returning from Afrancho to Offenso after undergoing their COLT division registration when the accident occurred. And now, confirming the accident, the Police Motor Traffic and Transport Department Commander, DSP Edmond Nyamiche, said the driver of the vehicle lost control and landed in the Offenso River. He said apart from 4 who are still in critical condition, 6 died on the spot. They have been transferred to the Konfuanoche Hospital. The remaining 26 are responding to treatment at the Offenso St. Patrick Hospital. Meanwhile, the identity of the victims are yet to be disclosed, and rightly so. It is not right to reveal the identity of the affected individuals in this. Tributes have come out for these players. This incident, there has been a lot of talk on social media about this. They said 8 of them, this team, African Vision FC, 8 of them, that's the name of the COLT team, African Vision FC, 8 of them have perished, and the remaining battling for their lives after a GORY accident at the Kumasi Offenso Road on Saturday. Condolences to the guys. You can see them here in their group picture. The GFA has given out an official statement to that effect, and condolences going out to the family of the people who lost their life. The leadership of the FA and National Juvenile Committee have learnt of the passing of 8 juvenile players on Saturday, 19th September. And our GFA wishes to express our deepest condolences to the family of the 8 footballers who passed away after the car they were traveling on submerged. We were informed that the players and the handlers were headed to Afrancho, having undergone their district COLT football registration exercise at Offenso. And now the GFA and National Juvenile Committee have dispatched a team to the Konfuanoche Hospital to have a visit to the victims. The contingent are made up of Ashanti Regional Chairman Osei Achiman, Executive Council members Frederick Champong, Madam Habiba Ataforsen, and NJC Chairman, Member Chairman Kamarat. They will visit the injured. The delegation will send a report to the headquarters of the GFA in Accra. GFA is deeply saddened by the development and wish to express condolences to the family of the deceased and a speedy recovery to those fighting for their lives. Our thoughts are with the family of the departed victims. That's how the statements from the FA ends there. It's quite sad. So many tributes pouring in from Legon Cities, Liberty Professionals, all the clubs in the Ghana Premier League paying tributes to these youngsters, too young to die, 12 to 15 years of age. The players in there, it's quite sad. We're going to register their team. African Vision FC is the name of the team. Those fighting for their lives, we hope they win that fight for their lives. It's quite sad to get this news this morning, but that is the latest. The Juvenile Committee, National Juvenile Committee, extending their condolences to these young footballers who are going through a tough time. The families are going through a tough time after 8 of them passed away upon the return from registration for the COLT football. It's unfortunate, and accidents at this time have become quite an issue already. In the year, accidents are a big issue. We hope just to be careful when you are going out and pray. Yeah, all I can say is pray. Prayers will do us a world of good if we should take it seriously. So condolences to the families and friends of everyone that lost their lives, and condolences, deepest of condolences. My next story has to do with the Asamoah Gyan issue, and another former Ghana player, he has added his voice to it. He says the Black Stars defender, he's advocating for a befitting ending to the career of Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan. He says that the Ghanaian has paid his dues to Ghana football and he deserves a great sending off. His name is FRIMPONG MANSO. He says Ghana must know that Gyan has paid his dues and that we must bid him fitting farewell. Now, he said he has served the nation very well, and once he announces his retirement, we must do everything possible to honor him. Playing testimonial games for our heroes has been extremely difficult for the country, which is very bad. The time is up for Gyan to retire because players like Michael Essien and others who were his teammates have retired. Not that is the criterion for retirement, but he said he should not challenge his body so the country can bid him farewell. On Sunday, Ghana made changes to the captaincy. That was last week Sunday, and Thomas Partey taking over from Inter Milan player Kojo Asamoah as the vice captain. Now, South Africa-based goalkeeper Richard Ofori, the second vice captain. The days we select captain based on seniority is past and gone. Now, if you are selecting a captain, it should be basically on the qualities of the player, his influence on the game, and then in the dressing room. Now, looking at these, I think the new Black Star structure is the best. I think that someday somebody like Partey will be respected a lot because he is on top when it comes to Ghanaian players abroad. Until Sunday, development, Ghana's captaincy selection has been largely influenced by seniority. The former Black Stars forward Dan Owusu had also put in his thoughts on this. He said they used to vote for captains during their time. At this time, CK Akono is looking at the best players on the pitch and across the world and selecting them as captain. Asamoah Gyan deserves a befitting farewell, and he should not challenge his body. His body is telling him that this is the time for him to retire. He can't continue. That's from FRIMPONG MANSO. So that has been it for today. Sad news here reaching us on the incident, the GORY incident that occurred on the Offensu Road, and it's quite sad that the players involved are going through this. 8 players now have died from it, and the driver lost control of the steering wheel, according to reporting, diverted into the Offin River. There are other players struggling for their lives. The team is African Vision FC, and it's sad that these youngsters have to lose their lives in this manner. Condolences to the families, and Asamoah Gyan has been advised not to challenge his body. It's time for him to retire. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.